Hey everyone, it's Andy DeLeo, better known as Cancer Geek. It's Thursday, December 13th, 2018, and this is Observations at the End of One. So today has been a really interesting day, highly unique in the fact that I was up early on the road, spent the first 2 hours driving to headquarters, and had several conversations. One was talking to someone from medical affairs and talking about medical abstracts and medical information, and just the number of publications that are generated on a daily basis, and trying to figure out how we can work together to not only glean through all the information, but to make sure that we can summarize it in such a manner that is short, concise, and simplified that I can share it with my sales teams. Shortly after that, the majority of my day for 4 hours was spent in a review about product launch and what does a commercial launch look like, and how do you make sure that you've got the right process and the right people in the timelines in order to do that successfully. So working through not just a global product perspective, but understanding how each of the regions are going to be able to line up and prepare for their launch. But more importantly, how do we take that information and make sure that we're thinking about the right customer, the right segment, the right messaging, so that not only are they interested in buying the technology, but more importantly, that they're actually using and adopting the technology in the manner in which it's been designed and the intent to use it from a patient-first innovation. So highly exciting to me, very passionate. And then again, a 2-hour drive at the back end of the day on phone calls, talking to some of our channel partners to understand how we make sure that we're all moving in the right direction, to make sure that we're bringing value to our channel partners and their customers, as well as they're bringing value to us in our sales process. In addition to that, had a great phone call with one of my friends and colleagues about, patient-facing video and content, and especially in the world of oncology, like, what is it that patients are looking for? Where are their biggest questions? What are the questions that I typically get DM'd to me on a daily, weekly, monthly basis, or what I've seen historically? And so sort of talking through that from a perspective of, what is top of mind of patients? What do they care about? And can you do it in a video-centric way that allows people to play on demand when they want, and go back and replay that? So it's been a highly productive, interesting day. And I guess my final thought is that through one of the many conversations that I had today, the topic about recommending or suggesting or highlighting second opinions to patients came up. And there was a little bit of what I call a pucker factor, like, ooh, I don't know if we want to talk about that. And I said, I'm different from my perspective. Even if I was back leading a physician practice or a clinic, I would be all in about that. And the reason why that is that patients have questions, and patients want those questions answered. And so I would rather be the one to help answer those questions and get patients that information that they need, versus letting them go someplace else that maybe isn't providing as much value, or isn't as patient-centric, or isn't as credible. And yes, I may take some heat from my referrals and from my physicians, but at the same time, I'd rather be the one bringing more value to my patients, because on the back end, they're going to remember the brand of what we're doing and our intent, which is to provide care and value at the end of one. because that's the only way we're going to transform this thing called healthcare that scaled mediocrity to the art of medicine, which is all about humanity, caring for people, and delivering what we all want, which is the carrot at the end of one. Have a good day.